Hi there. Are you in Kenya and earning somewhere in the range of 30,000 Kenya shillings? That's approximately 250 US dollars. Are you in Kenya and earning about 30,000 Kenya shillings each and every month? If you are, watch this video to the very end because I'm going to share insights with regards to how with that amount of money you can be able to sort your basic needs and also have some spare amount of money for you to invest. That's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. Regardless the amount of money you're earning or the amount of money you're getting each and every month, you still have the ability to invest, as you're going to see in this video. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. And by the way, if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. Subscribe because I'm out here bringing you awesome videos around personal finance, investing, and matters business each and every day. Thanks for subscribing. Having said that, we all have seen how the money situation in Kenya has been. Guys, the economy has been getting tough and tough each and every day, essentially because the flow of money in the economy hasn't been that very liquid. And that's why we've seen, for example, businesses out there straining. We've seen, for example, even there is a month where government delayed paying its officers' salaries because government didn't have liquid cash. This tells you that things in the economy, also compared with the current challenges we're going through as a country with regards to the huge foreign debts and also with regards to the legacies which are there with regards to what other regimes over time have been doing, it tells you the economy things are going to continue getting tough, and as such, it is important for you as an individual, regardless the amount of money you're earning, the amount of money you're bringing in each and every month, you need to invest. In other words, you need to find ways to get this money to work for you, because if you don't, things might be tough. And by the way, just to share with you some interesting statistics out there with regards to earnings in Kenya, you could be sitting there thinking, earning somewhere around the range of 30k is a little amount of money. Guys, things are tough in Kenya because we're talking about over 95% of people in Kenya earning some crazy amount of money. We're talking about below 100k. In essence, we're saying over 70% are earning below 50k and about 25% only are earning somewhere between 50k to 99k. And it is only about 3% who are earning above 100k. That tells you you need to do something great for yourself with whichever amount of money you're earning because there isn't much earnings out there. Having said that, what exactly do you need to do for you to be able to unlock money, for you to invest and even increase your financial prosperity? The first thing you need to do with an earning of around 30k Kenya shillings each and every month is budget. What do I mean? You see, guys, if you don't budget, you are actually setting yourself up for failure. Because if you don't budget, two things are certain. You won't really be able to prioritize things right, and then you're going to end up spending money on things you don't need. In other words, you're going to live beyond your means. With that little amount of money, you need to budget so that you ensure you live below your means. I hear people out there saying you need to live within your means. No. With a salary of about 30k Kenya shillings, you need to live below your means. And I'm saying so because you need to be very intentional with regards to how you go about unlocking money for great things out there like investment, business, you name it. So ensure you are very strict with regards to how you're living. I'm pretty sure this isn't easy. And of course, you'll want, for example, to maximize it out. Thinking about, for example, even your rent is maybe somewhere between 3k to 7k Kenya shillings. Maybe food, the rent around 5k to 10 Kenya shillings. Maybe you have school fees needs and so forth. It could be tough. But guys, just try. Have a budget and try your level best to stick by it. Because if you do, you're going to be able to unlock money for other greater things. And the end goal is for you to be able to unlock money so that you don't wake up each and every day going to work so that you can be able to make money. If you don't go to work, you won't be able to make money. Guys, that is a crazy way of living because things out here happen. What is going to happen, for example, if you can't move, right? I know it's an unfortunate example, but it is also a possible reality in the life. So you want a situation whereby ultimately your money is working for you. You are not waking up each and every day to go and get money, because if you don't wake up and go and get money, you won't be able to survive another day. So ensure you budget and live within your means for you to be able to at least have things work for you. And then complementing that, the second thing you need to do is actually automate any requirements on your end. What do I talk? What do I mean? I mean, guys, for example, if you budget some amount of money for you to, for example, put in investment, you can make your work easy through your bank account. Automate these processes. And by the way, bank accounts out there allow for standing orders. Even, for example, if you have a given amount of money which needs to go to a fixed account whereby you can't really access that money immediately, automate this. And I'm saying so because most of the times it is a challenge abiding by your budget, more so if you're earning such a small amount of money. So ensure you automate some of the necessary processes out there which are going to force you to live below your means. And if you do so, you're going to really actually see in the long term this is working. To give you an example, if you're earning about 30K and then you're purposing just any given month out there to live just on 12K alone, that is your rent, your food, maybe a little movement here and there, guys, you can do that. The only thing to do is to ensure that balance or the remainder of the amount of the 30K, you automate for it to go to either to a fixed account or even to whichever investment out there you are investing in. If you can be able to do that, be sure this is going to force you to live below your means. It's going to force you to abide by what you've planned with regards to investment. And by the way, that is the best thing you can do to yourself, because 2 years down the line, you got to really thank yourself for actually automating these processes which assisted you abide by your plan or even abide by your budget. Okay? And then the third thing you can do for yourself, and actually it's also a very good thing, is you starting investing. Start small, and then over time, you're going to be able to scale up whatever you are doing. And when talking about investing, people out there think you need to have millions, you need to have billions for you to be able to invest. It is never that way, guys. For you to invest, investing is all about habits which you develop over time. You can't start with whichever amount of money. You can start with 100 shillings, 1,000 shillings, 10K shillings, you name it. The end game in investing is you being consistent. You being consistent is not going to assist you be able to scale up your investment. It's what is going to assist you be able to build wealth. And I'm saying so because even with little amount of money, there is a simple investing technique out there called dollar cost averaging, whereby you can think, for example, you see, you need 100K to invest, but you don't have that entire amount of money. Why not break that down? For example, you can say each and every month, you're going to be pumping 10K towards that particular investing. 10K, 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 10K. Guys, in another 1 year, you're going to have sent over 100K towards that investment. But if you're sitting there waiting for you to have 100K, it's going to be a challenge because life has its own demands here and there. And more so if you haven't budgeted and you're hoping to unlock 100K and yet you are earning is less than 30% of that, it's going to be a tricky situation. So start small, be consistent, and over time, you're going to see how insane your investment is going to grow. The goal is for you to start. Start today. Don't say you're going to start tomorrow. Start today. Even if it's with 100 shillings, 500 shillings, 1,000 shillings, start today. And by the way, there is a myriad of investment out there which you can jump into. But with this amount of money, I'd really encourage you, for example, to jump into more so bonds and also mutual funds out there. The kind of investments which don't really have ridiculous return on investment, but you're kind of certain you're going to get back your money. Of course, not with the 100% certainty, but you have more confidence compared to, for example, stocks, that you're going to get back your money over some time. Like, for example, investing in treasury bills, investing in some bonds out there, and so forth. This is going to be a good entry for you to be able to start investing. Start small and then see how to scale that up over time. And then the fourth tip for you is use an investing technique called compounding. What is compounding? More so, if you're putting down little amounts of money over time, you want to see how your investment is going to continue growing. And unfortunately, given you don't have huge amounts of capital, what it means also is that your returns need to also serve as your capital for you to be able to see substantial growth in your investment. That is essentially what compounding is. Compounding is you not cashing out your gains of a given investment. Rather, you plowing back these gains for them to contribute towards the investment principal. To give you an example, maybe you have put your money down in the stock market or shares, and then after a given period, there is a dividend payout whereby you getting paid dividends because you are part ownership of that company. Guys, it is okay for you to cash out your dividends, but in such a circumstance, it is a better situation for you to plow back your dividends into your initial investment so that this also contributes like your initial principal investments. And that way, you're going to see the growth of investment being quite exponential as opposed to you drawing all the profits from your business. And just to give you an example, take a look at, for example, your local retail shop out there. That shop can only be able to grow in case they are continuously stocking what customers are asking for and they are seeking ways to expand, as opposed to each and every day, whichever profit they get, they go ahead and consume it. That way, they're going to stay stagnant, and even over time, they're going to go down. But if they're applying back any profits to that particular business, it means their business is going to continue increasing and increasing in value and expanding over time. That is the same scenario for any investment out there. So be very intentional with regards to how you invest, and hopefully over time, you're going to see your investment and your gains skyrocket in value. And then the fifth and last tip I want to give you, if you're earning such a little amount of money, what you need to be banking on with regards to investing in other areas beyond business, talk about, for example, real estate, you need to target to invest in new frontiers. What do I mean? We all know those commercial property which have high viability, high value, are most of the times very, very hefty investments, which actually it is quite a far-fetched dream in case you're earning 30K only for you to be able to cop those kind of properties out there. Why not go for new frontiers out there? Maybe there is a piece of land interior which has some viability. Maybe there is a planned road which needs to pass by there. Maybe there is a school there, there is a church. Already you think there are some amenities there, things happening, people moving towards that area. Why not jump also and invest in those areas? And by the way, when it comes to real estate, we have options out there through which people can be able to purchase real estate using monthly payments as opposed to putting down the entire amount of money. You could even be putting down money each and every 2 months. More so if you're dealing with an owner. Why not jump on these investments? Target new frontiers out there. Get in early, and over time, you're going to see the magic your investment steps which you took are going to do for you. So jump, go ahead, invest, target new frontiers, and hopefully over time, you're going to be able to make good amounts of money. What do you think about these tips? I hope you've gotten one or two which are exciting, and you look forward to jump on them even with a little amount of salary of about 30K Kenya shillings. Thanks a lot. Look for share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.